Hello, adventurers. My name is Chance. Welcome to my spellbook, and thank you so much for taking a look at the 44th episode of our background series. And you know what that means, guys? That means we only got 10 more to do. Woo! Home stretch, baby. Until they add in some more, which I don't doubt they're gonna do. But yeah, no, it'll be pretty cool to have this series all complete with a nice little bow on top. Mwah. One step closer to channel completion. In any case, today we're going to be going over the sailor, which the pirate we went over, the sailor and the pirate are variants of each other, basically. I forget which one came first. I think the sailor is the original, and then the pirate is technically the variant. But I don't really think it matters so much. They're considered two separate backgrounds by almost every metric. In any case, well, at least, I don't know, they have the same mechanics, same description, but the feature is different, so, I don't know, take from that what you will. Before we move on here, if this is the first background video you're watching, or if you haven't seen all of them, you can check out the full playlist up in that top little corner eye icon thing there, or wait until the end of the video and just click on the end card, and it'll let you watch all of them. It's pretty cool stuff. I'd highly recommend it. Now let's dive into the description here. You sailed on a seagoing vessel for years. In that time you faced down mighty storms, monsters of the deep, and those who wanted to sink your craft to the bottomless depths. Your first love is the distant line of the horizon, but the time has come to try your hand at something new. This is also Ford's background from the Mighty Nine, as I'm sure a lot of you know. It's pretty good overall. Its usefulness may vary, but its description is really nice. Now let's take a look at its mechanics here. Under skill proficiencies, you gain both athletics and perception, which are both incredibly useful. Under tool proficiencies, you gain navigator's tools and water vehicles as well. Under equipment, you have a belaying pin, which is just a club, 50 feet of silk rope, a lucky charm, a set of common clothes, and a pouch containing 10 GP, which puts you in line with the average, of course. Overall, it's really nice. Its usefulness may vary based on the campaign. If you are just on like a solid land continent, odds are using water vehicles isn't really going to be super useful. Navigator's tools in general I find to be quite nice, especially if the party is traveling without guides or ferrymen or what have you, but overall it's quite nice. Athletics and perception are both incredible skills to have, by the way, and taking a look at the equipment, it's fine. You know, there's nothing really worth bragging about, but it's fine. Now let's move along to the feature here. The feature for the sailor is called Ship's Passage, and this is opposed to the pirate feature of Bad Reputation. In any case, Ship's Passage reads as followed. When you need to, you can secure free passage on a sailing ship for yourself and your adventuring companions. Because you're calling in a favor, you can't be certain of a schedule or route that will meet your every need. In return for your free passage, you and your companions are expected to assist the crew during the voyage. Very good stuff. Basically, just really helps you out over seafaring adventures. Maybe even provide you with a couple extra men just through proxy. That being said, though, its usefulness is going to vary based on the style of campaign you're running. And I think that's why the pirate variant really exists, but I don't know. Let me know what you think down beneath in the comment section. This is definitely going to be one of the things that you're going to want to chat with your DM about before taking. Just because if they're not really planning on you guys going on a boat, like you're restricted to a landlocked continent, for example, you're really not going to see any usefulness out of this, and I'm not going to say it's going to hurt your party, but it's going to make you feel less useful, which I think is even worse, right? In any case, let's move on to some suggested characteristics here. For the personality trait, I enjoy sailing into new ports and making new friends over a flagon of ale. Under ideal, aspiration, Someday I'll own my own ship and chart my own destiny. And this applies to any particular alignment. Under bond, I'll always remember my first ship. And under flaw, I can't help but pocket loose coins and other trinkets I come across. Overall, this would just be a pretty fun character to play, very simply motivated by money, which isn't inherently a bad thing. It makes the Dungeon Master's job way easier. And the end goal is to purchase your own ship and sail however many seas you have in your world. I really like that a lot because it provides a kind of end goal for the character that doesn't completely remove them from the world. So using that, they can actually become an NPC in future games, which is something I love to do, and I love to see it when other DMs do it as well. It really helps give the party the impression that they're building the world around them. It's really neat stuff. Now let's take a look at my personal thoughts about the Sailor. At a glance, it's pretty good overall. That being said, though, its usefulness is very campaign dependent. So chat with your DM about it, as I've been mentioning earlier. That's really the best course of action, because if you're not going to be near any major bodies of water, I'm going to probably push you towards the pirate, if you still want to maintain the same characteristics at least. That being said, though, I don't know, let me know what you think down beneath in the comments section. Be sure to mention any thoughts, questions, comments, or concerns you may have regarding the Sailor, as well as any ideas or cool stories you have. And if you'd like to gain access to a free one-shot, please use code WELCOME over at the Guild Hall, and then it's all yours. And with all of that out of the way, I hope you all have a great day, and as always, happy adventuring.